to some Stardew. It's time for some Stardew. It's been so long for us since we played this. Again, I was quite ill. Finally getting caught up on some of my content. Stardew's gonna have a new schedule. Instead of being every third day, it's gonna be um, Mondays and Fridays, I think is what I decided. Mondays and Thursdays, maybe? No, Mondays and Fridays seems more realistic. Maybe it might be Tuesdays and Fridays. Something. Just that way will be a little bit easier, consistent across the weeks. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Also, when I say Mondays and Fridays, I mean YouTube uploads, not... we are in fall, and we are well into fall. Honey, I had no idea. We also got grapees. Are you a purple grape, like a red grape, or a white grape person? I'm for sure a white grape person, even as far as, like, I think I prefer white wine, though... Oh, I have my watering can. Though a good Pinot Noir, like a really heavy, inky Pinot Noir, might be my favorite type of wine. I love something that, like, leaves a coating on your tongue. Sounds a little gross, but, like, I don't know. Now my mouth's watering. I'm like, ooh, yum, yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy, and it feels like I'm loving you. Water. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. My allergies have been so incredibly bad. I was like noticing it all day today. It's been like where I wake up and I'm like, my nose is stuffed and I have to like blow my nose in the middle of the night, or my nose is itchy. Kind of icky to think of, but you know what? It happens to the best of us, and I'm confident in who I am. And like, if you think it's gross, you think it's gross. It's fine. We all got a little bit of gross things about us. I'm not here to say anybody's right or wrong in how they feel. That's watered, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm just a dude. I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid, I know that it's not fair. I really hate this one little piece of fodder we got over here. That's just straight vibing. I will harvest you. Frickin'. Then get my chickens and my ducks out. I guess I should love you. Hello, hello. Let me go in. And my bunnies. I forgot I had bunnies. There we go. There we go. They're not going to be able to go out much more, because it is the end of the year. What is your favorite holiday? I say that where this stemmed from is because, like, New Year's is definitely top, like, 2 holidays, top 3 holidays for me. I love New Year's. I don't know why. I think it's the glitter. Anything that's, like, shiny and sparkly. Like, I'm like a crow. You've captivated me. You've got my attention. I love it. So New Year's, a holiday that is all about glitz, glam, and sparkle. And drinking. You know she's there for me. I love that. Do I have any quests that I need to do? I need to bring a pumpkin. I need to put 10 beets in Mayor Lewis's fridge. And I need to reach the bottom of the mines. Okay. Do I have beets growing? Oh, I got a mushroom tree. Today is Saturday also, so I should go foraging. It's a good forage day. Which means let's go dumpy my inventory. Get it all straightened out, ready to go. To pick up things. I'm kind of a mess. It's been so long. I'm just like so lost in the... What have we been doing? We have so much corn. I do not need to put corn in. Don't really need to put apples in. I have all the types of mushrooms. Okay. And then this one is my... Okay. I think I can just sell every... I have beet seeds in my inventory. 6 days. Okay. I must have stuff that's going to expire in 6 days. I don't have grapes in there, but I'm kind of over it. Do I have... I do. Okay. Sell, 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 sell. I almost sold my iron ore. Let's dump you a bunch of the stuff in here. That's not where that goes. I don't know why I'm carrying all of this. I must have had like thoughts and an idea for why I'm carrying this. This makes sense because I feel like I must have had a pickaxe here. And so my pickaxe must be in the shop getting surfaced. Let's go do some foraging. I need a horse. My God, if I just had a horse. I used to ride horses when I was like younger. Not like competitively or anything, but like we definitely would ride horses regularly enough. And I don't know where this came from. Maybe learning the fact that like horses literally kill people just from like kicking them or bucking them off or anything like that. I kind of am afraid of horses. I'm also like terrified of any animal that can't control its jaw. And like as you horses when they're like chewing, as soon as they initiate a bite, they can't stop until the bite makes contact with its like other teeth. It doesn't matter what's in between its teeth, it's getting bit. And that's horrifying when you have like fingers. I don't know. Maybe it's not for you guys. Maybe you guys don't have fingers. I don't know. But that's horrifying for me. I really don't want to like get my hand bitten by a horse. Like I really don't want to get bitten by anything. But like I feel like getting bitten by a horse, it's like more of a crushing thing than anything. Like you look at like a dog and his teeth are made to like shred, right? That's why they're like sharp because they eat like meat. But a horse is like made to like crush grains like a windmill. I don't know why that's the only thing that I know that crushes grains, but like a grain elevator. No, grain elevator isn't to crush grains. It's to like release them into a grain truck. There's a mushroom right here that I just almost like missed. I'm just a kid. I'm not a kid anymore. Man, I know I'm not old, but like my 10-year high school reunion is coming around. And so a lot of like people on Facebook are sharing like, "Oh my God, can you believe my grad pictures are from 10 years ago?" And I'm sitting here like, "Bro, I'm still stuck in like 2020." Like I feel like I'm still in grad school and I'm like 25 years old with like the world ahead of me. And I'm like out here like that was years ago. What happened? I feel like entering the working force has like ruined my viewpoint because I'm no longer like learning new things and doing new things. It's like every day is kind of a routine. And like I find comfort in routine. I don't think it's bad, but I do find that like life has become very mundane for me. And obviously you can change that. Like I still go out with my friends and I was like, "Oh, like, we should have like a little more parties and like do stuff." But it is like very much a routine. Like I can't believe we're a month into January. I can't believe Christmas was like a month and a bit ago. I can't believe my birthday's in like 3 weeks. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh. Time flies when you're having fun. Time also flies when you're in a habitual schedule. I live my life in habits. That's not a song, I just felt like singing. Harvey, when you eat certain foods, you perform better. Eating a farmer's brunch will give you nutrition. I want to water my crops better. This is so random, but like crop dusting. How, like, man, there has been like so many times. I used to live in this like apartment. You'd walk into the stairwell, and I swear to God, it was like a 3-story walk up. So you had to do the stairs. It wasn't like an elevator or anything. And whatever it was about those stairs made everybody have to fart. I swear to God. New Year's is pretty good. Oh, yeah. Christmas is not my favorite holiday, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I do like decorating a tree. I think it's pretty, but it's like not my favorite. I like attention and I like sparkly things. So obviously my birthday. But I'm so mind flooded. I'm so mind flooded. I don't even know what I was talking about. That's fine. Life happens. Embrace it. Hello, Linus. Very singy. Very singy. Oh yeah, so every time you'd walk into the stairwell in my old apartment building, I swear to God, it smelled like farts. everybody was like running up the stairs, crop dusting their entire life out of them. And like I think part of the reason was because it was like a really old apartment, and so the bathroom fans didn't work very well. So like if you farted in your apartment, it was gonna smell like farts for like the next 7 to 10 business days. Like it was what it was. You just lived with it. So you had to get it out in the stairwell where everybody else had to embrace it, where it would also smell like farts for the next 7 to 10 business days. But also additive because everybody else is also doing that exact thing. This is a very weird tangent, and I feel like it's like a very me problem, but it's like honest. It is like the weirdest thing, but I swear it was like a thing. Also, loved that apartment. It was ghetto. There was like mold growing in my carpet and my window. I was on the third floor, and somehow my window got smashed one year, and my fridge broke, and it took them like 4 months to repair it. So I just didn't have a fridge for 4 months. Yeah, that was a thing. It was great. But I kind of loved that apartment. Part of me was like, this is my home. There was like no forage. That was quite disappointing. So I'm going to get some wood. But because it was a third floor walk up, I was having like, this is like truly honest and kind of horrific. I was having truly one of the worst days of my life. It was like I had like an early morning anthropology class. I was still in my bachelor's degree. I'd like gotten in a fight with my significant other. I was late to class. I had an exam. I didn't study. I'd worked late. I was probably hungover. I don't know. My entire morning was a nightmare. It was probably something like I couldn't get hot water and like I was grumpy and I didn't have time to make coffee or my coffee maker broke or something like that. And I remember trying to run down the stairs and I was going to phone my now husband, but at the time boyfriend, while I was running down the stairs because I was like, this is the worst morning. I just need to vent. And the 30-second run down the stairs and walk to my car before I go to school about how horrible my morning is. And I went to pull my phone out of my pocket and I whipped my phone right over the railing of the third floor. And it smashed on the hard tile floor at the bottom. You have never seen an iPhone shatter this way. It truly disintegrated. And it was like one of the iPhones where both sides are glass, I'm pretty sure. Like one of the old ones, like an iPhone 6S or something. And you couldn't even use the screen. Like there were chunks of glass falling out of it. And so I managed to phone my now husband and I was like, oh my God, you won't believe this happened. I don't even know what to do. And that was, yep, that was something I had to deal with. So look, if you're having a bad day, I hate to say it, but it truly can get worse. It truly can. And I lived that by throwing my phone over the third story railing onto the hard tile floor below. It's fine. Great memories. We vibe. We vibe to survive. I always think I've had like a few really stupid things happen. I had one gamepad disconnected. Oh, because my controller was probably still connected to my computer. I was like, bro, I'm using a keyboard. It better not disconnect. It's wired in. I've had a few really atrocious stories of just me doing stupid things. Another one that's like phone related is I had just gotten like a new phone. And live in Canada, it had just snowed probably like 12 inches. Like it was an insane amount. And I remember my friend at the time, she didn't drive. So I was like, oh, I'll take you to the grocery store with me. No worries. You know, we're like 19, 20. You go to the grocery store with your friends. It's fun. Now I'm like, I loathe going to the grocery store and I'm on a mission. I'm also the worst grocery store shopper, but that's a separate anecdote. But we'd gone to the grocery store and she was like, can you look up this thing for me? And I was like, yeah, no worries. And I went to pull my phone out and realized I didn't have my phone. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. Like, where did my phone go? And so she like, you know, we like searched the grocery store, we backtracked, we checked the car. It wasn't in the car. We were like, where could it have gone? I had it when we were running down from my, again, fourth floor walk up, walking down from my apartment to my car. Like it couldn't have gone far, you know, like I had it in my hand. Lo and behold, she does like find my iPhone and it's like definitely at my apartment, but it's in the parking lot. And we're like, oh my God, did I just like drop it? Have you ever done that? Is that a thing that people do? They just drop their iPhone? Well, apparently when I leaned over to like brush the snow off the front of my hood of my car, because I had like a Mustang or something, like some kind of lower sedan coupe vehicle, It had fallen out of my coat pocket and lodged itself vertical in the snowbank. It took us so long to find my stupid phone because of the way it fell. It like fell so vertical that the hole in the snow was like this big because it fell perfectly. And it was so soft that it just like right to the bottom. Brand new phone. I'm so lucky that that phone didn't have water damage after that. I don't even know how it managed to survive, to be brutally honest. Also, more horrific stories. This one's like actually not horrific. Um, Living in Canada, you definitely see wildlife if you camp. Look, I don't camp. Do I look like I go outside? I have the fairest complexion known to literal. I am like when they say porcelain as the whitest tone of foundation, majority of porcelain foundations are still too tan for me. It's actually kind of embarrassing, but I think I've just embraced the fact that I look like a vampire. The bags kind of help out. They give me a little bit of Danny DeVito vibes without the Italian skin tone. I'm here for it. But oh, my steel pickaxe. I was in the shop. Okay, look at that. Also, oh yeah, so living in Canada, you see wildlife sometimes. I was like, we were camping and I get up pretty early. And so my friends were all sleeping. I was having my coffee by the river shore and a bear like bumbled across the side of the river on the other side. And I was like, bro, that bear is like 20 meters away from me. And obviously it wants like nothing to do with you. But I was like, oh, this is like really stupid that I'm just like sitting out here, especially because like bears are one thing. Like grizzly bears can be really scary, but black bears like won't really frick with you. They're more afraid of you than you are of them kind of thing. But like cougars, if you're in bear country, you're in cougar country, and a cougar will ruin your life. You won't even hear it coming. You'll just be dead. So me being 5'3" and at that time like 105 pounds, probably shouldn't have been sitting by myself in the middle of nowhere, 100 meters away from all my friends. Learned my lesson without getting hurt. I didn't close up their thing. I hope they're not mad at me. Oh my god, I forgot how to play Stardew. It's been so long that I just had abandoned them and left them to their own devices. I also have not, I did go get the, okay. Also, so grocery shopping, back to that anecdote. My good God, I don't blame him. My husband will not grocery shop with me. Because I am like I go through my list and I'm like, okay, I need tomatoes. Go to tomatoes. Go get tomatoes. Then I'm like, okay, I need bread. Go to the literal opposite end of the store. Get bread. Then I'm like, have I donated this yet? And then I'm like, I have. Okay, well, I now need, you know, other thing. Run across the store and I'm like, oh, but like, oh, I should look at this. Then I run across the store again. There is no method to my madness. I run in circles. Grocery shopping takes me 3 to 4 times as long. The only bonus, I get really good steps in. My legs, they're beefy. You want to know how I hit 10,000 steps a day? I'm a mess at the grocery store. I also like do not use a cart. I refuse to use a cart. I feel like I'm a really bad cart driver, which now I'm like, does that like translate into being a really bad driver? I don't think I'm a bad driver, but I don't think anyone thinks they're a bad driver. I think like if you ask like 95% of people would say they're an above average driver. But to be above average, you got to be like over 50%. So 45% of those people are probably wrong. I'm probably part of the 45% that's wrong. It's fine. It's fine. We vibe. We vibe to survive. Also, okay, Drive to Survive, the F1 show. I don't know if we watched the newest season. I don't know. It's fine. I like Drive to Survive. I think we did. But like, I like Drive to Survive. It's cool because like as somebody who doesn't religiously watch like the F1 season, you get like the more dramatized version of the actual events that happen. I was on Netflix yesterday pulling up some Queer Eye because I've really been enjoying Queer Eye. I missed a couple seasons and now I'm like, oh yeah, feel good show that's going to give me like the best jubies. I'm here for it. Also, how can you not love Jonathan Van Ness? But NASCAR, I swear to God, has made like their version of Drive to Survive. And I'm just like, how though? Like, as somebody who grew up in a house where their father was like kind of yeehaw redneck and loves NASCAR, NASCAR is not that exciting. Like, at least F1 is like pretty intense and like mechanically, like the cars are like maybe I'm missing something. Maybe somebody can explain. I feel like I miss things a lot. That's not abnormal. But like, man, I feel like what are they going to talk about? The like, I don't know. I don't know. They drive in a circle. Once a year they drive the Daytona 500. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. There's 7 days left in the season. But these and my sunflowers look like they're going to be done. So do I just wait it out and hope they're done tomorrow? And if they're not, then I just plant my beets. Oh, I need my watering can to go water my... Oh no, the fairy roses are done. I don't need to water them. Never mind. Okay. Also, my pickles are done. Let me just get something out of the chest. What do I want to pickle? I should give a... No, it's not... Oh my god. I have the worst depth perception, but also like mouse control, allegedly. Let me pickle some blackberries and make some blackberry jam. I love pickles. I love pickled asparagus. I love sauerkraut. Anything that's like pickle-ish, I'm here for it. What? It's Sunday. What do we need to do? We could go to the mines. We gotta go get my pickaxe. Cart lady's here. We did all the foraging yesterday, but it would have turned over today, but there's still not a lot of foraging. Maybe we do some fishing, I guess. It's also... Oh, it's Sunday, not Friday. Yeah, let's do some fishing. Just to make some money. Use up my energy. Let's go talk to Cart Lady, and let's go give the pumpkin to... Is it Abigail or is it Carolyn? Carolyn. And then I gotta put beets in Mayor Lewis's fridge. And reach the bottom of the mine that I have not yet done. Kind of a mess. Hey, Lily. Disconnected at Gay Pride. You saw a couple of moose and red deer once? Oh my gosh. That's like horrifying. Moose scare me. Because they're like 3-4 meters tall. Sorry, I was so distracted by what I was doing. Honestly, I'm going to just buy it. I'm so over it. In spring, I don't have enough money for it. And I can't sell you anything. Okay. I feel like that's like double the price that it would be anyway. Did I talk to you? I am so like one-track minded right now that I might actually be dying. Like, I feel like I cannot focus. Like, normally I'm mediocre at best at focusing on multiple tasks. But like, right now, I'm a little brain dead. I'm a little brain mush. That's fine, though. Moose scare me. Deer scare me. Although, like, when I lived in Lethbridge, my freaking ghetto apartment. All we're going to talk about today is my ghetto apartment in Lethbridge. It had, like, a tiny green space where they would plant, like, flowers. Are you doing your best? You'll have to accomplish many things in an area to become a well-rounded citizen. Is he saying I'm too... Is this man calling me out for being too one-track minded? Maybe. I'm really bad at combat, apparently. That's not a surprise. Makes sense when you look at the fact that I have not yet made it to the bottom of the mine, and it's almost December. It's almost winter. Hi, Polar. Happy Monday. Hi, Harvey, in-game. So I was at the store the other day, and this man's buying sap. What do you use sap for? Are you making your own maple syrup? No. Do-do. Carolyn. Carolyn needs a pumpkin. Carolyn needs a pumpkin. Do-do-do. Ooh, hello, Evelyn. I feel like I never talked to you. My eyesight is poor, but my nose has not yet failed me. Very singy. I feel like just like belting it out and singing in the car for absolutely no reason gives me like this ungodly amount of confidence that I would wish on every human being. Like, if you want to be attractive, you just gotta be confident. You gotta be confident in what you wear. You gotta be confident in the way you act. Even I struggle with it. I think it's like a lot more challenging. It's like that idea of like, oh, you're struggling with mental health. Well, just be happy. It's like, no, you can't just like fix it, you know? But like, you just gotta like rock the confidence. Maple fever. That was what Butters felt for the Canadian girl. There we go. Also, this is like maybe very Canadian of me, but like maple syrup. I love it. It's like a drug. Your syrup, your syrup, your syrup is my drug. That did not fit nearly as well as I thought it would. Your love, your love, your love is my drug. Woo. I also love so many Canadian foods. Number one, I will never forgive the time that we flew into Denver and we were eating like French fries and a burger, just like a generic burger joint that we have in Canada. I want to specify we have this burger joint in Canada. And I was like, ooh, I really want like vinegar for my fries. And the guy like looked at me like I was like mentally ill. And I was like, no, I really want vinegar. And he's like, well, I'll ask the kitchen, I guess. And I was like, what? And the kitchen didn't have vinegar, and I was like, what? So that's a British/Canadian thing. Also, we'll never forgive the time that we landed in Houston after like a not as great flight. And I was like, it was like 11 a.m. and I was like, Caesars, which are like Bloody Marys with clam juice, they sound gross, but they're really good. And they are kind of like a breakfast brunch drink. Like, it's like you either get mimosas or you get Caesars. Those are like the one or the other. And it was like 11 a.m. and I was craving a Caesar. I just really wanted a Caesar. And I was like, I can't get one. And also, for whatever reason, Houston was not serving alcohol at 11 a.m. in the airport, which is insane to me. So I couldn't even get a Bloody Mary to like mildly suffice. Also, poutines, though, they are mildly disgusting. When you actually think about cheese curds, gravy, and fries, it is like this fried mess that's going to give you indigestion for like 7 days. But it's so good. Poutines are like, they are my comfort food. They are my craving. Not that I live in Montreal. I don't know if you can tell. I do not have a French-Canadian accent. I can't even speak French. But Montreal bagels also slap. Montreal coffees and pastries and stuff also slap. But bagels are definitely where it's at. And a French tortillere. It's like shepherd's pie shoved in a pie crust. Oh! We literally have a tortillere in the fridge because I was craving one the other day. Oh my god, he's gonna get mad at me if I don't move. Yeah. But yeah, tortillere. You gotta get one of those. They're good. They hit the spot. Canada doesn't have very many foods, like at all. But the foods that we do have, freaking slap. Though, clearly because I'm on my Queer Eye binge. Queer Eye takes place in like, not Louisiana. Where's New Orleans? It takes place in New Orleans, which is in, is it Louisiana? I don't know. I'm bad at states. I'm really bad at the states. I'm so sorry. If you're American, you're probably like, how do you not know this? Look, we have 10 provinces and territories. If you could name 2 of them, I'd be proud of you. Montreal is not a province or territory. But, man, they make some like southern cuisine that I'm just like, I'm here for it. I wish we had stuff like that. Or Cajun cuisine is also like my jam. Also still kind of in the south, but like, you know, I'm here for it. Let's put this on my fishing rod. Honorary Canadian A. Honorary Habitants. The Le Flames. Calgary Flames from Calgary. Also, like, we didn't... This is, like, blasphemous for Canada. Though hockey is not our national sport, it's actually lacrosse. Neither my husband nor I have ever really been into hockey. Neither of us, like, played hockey. Though a lot of my friends did. And a lot of my friends, like, I'll go out and have beers and watch hockey games on TV and stuff. Because, like, why not? But we happened to be... And it was kind of a bougie restaurant. Like, I wanted to go out for cocktails. which is also hilarious because I ordered a Caesar and a margarita, which are like the most generic cocktails you could get it anywhere and they would be the exact same. So why did I go to an expensive cocktail place to get the most generic, basic cocktails in the world? Look, we get cravings sometimes. But we happened to watch the All-Star game, which is also really funny because a guy I went to high school with that I'm like not really friends with now, but was in high school, was like interviewed at the All-Star game. And I was like, hello? That is not something I was expecting. But it's fine. Also, because it took place in Toronto. So the person that performed, Tate McRae, also Canadian. So there you go. Canadians all around today. I'm starting to feel exhausted. I guess I will go home at 7 p.m. Did I talk to Willie or did I just run away from him? I run away from all my problems. Sorry, Willie. Casually refer to him as a problem. Calgary native, yeah. Though I'm not actually from Calgary. I wasn't born in Calgary. I was actually born in British Columbia. In a small city of 30,000 people. At this time. I don't know what it was back then. Throw 30 years on it. I'd be surprised if it was even 10,000 people back then. It's like a big retirement place now. Also wine country. It's right in Canada's wine country, which is like chef's kiss. Canada doesn't have a lot of great wine. Certain kind of wines are actually really good in Canada. But I will say, it is, sometimes you gotta get like your wine on. It's not as good as like SoCal wine though. Okay, where do I want to put this? I guess one of these got missed. I missed watering this. It looked like it was watered and it wasn't. That's the one. I'm so mad. I didn't check the weather, but I should close this regardless of the weather. Guess I'll be checking the weather at 9 p.m. You know what? That seems accurate. You check it before you go to bed so that when you wake up, like, you know what the weather's going to be for tomorrow. Hello, what's the weather? It's going to rain. Good thing I closed up my chickens. Is Pam Anderson from an island in BC? I did not know that. Is she from Vancouver Island? It's like the only island. Like, there's lots of islands. But that's the only island people are actually from. Queen of the sauce. Glazed yams. Okay, get me to bed. Squeak. Meow. Okay, let's keep going. Squeak. Day 22 of fall. Year 1. It is raining. It's gonna be cloudy tomorrow. Bro, did I just like never go pick up my pickaxe? I don't think I ever did. Okay. Whoop. Okay, get me in here. Ooh, that's nice. Update, my radishes are not done, but my sunflowers are. So I can plant some of my beets here. And then I will need to hoe a new location. I can't get one more over, hey? No. I hate this. I need my pickaxe to do that. Oh god. What a mess this has become. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, perfect. Get my appies. Yum yum. I used to love apples. I don't know. I don't think they're bottom tier fruit by any means, but I just like don't ever eat them anymore. And when I do, I feel like I just don't like love them. I'd so much rather get like a treat fruit, which for me is like an Asian pear or even like a peach. Or, oh, if you get like a fresh orchard plum in the summertime or big bag of cherries if you're going to the orchard. Ah! I'm out here dying. Living my best fruit dreams. Do, do, do. Oh, Pam Anderson's from somewhere tiny? Okay, okay. I'm gonna Google it later. You know, or I'm gonna forget. There's a house in my community. I keep wanting to like see how much it costs just for, it's definitely out of my price range, but just for interest's sake. And I have forgotten to do it literally like 4 times a day for like 7 days in a row. And by the time my stream ends today, guess who will have forgotten to do it again? Me. The answer is me. Squeak. That's not right. Where's my dad? I'm all alone. I'm too young to be on my own. Oh, I gotta put my geode in there. That's why I opened that. There we go. I think we go get my pickaxe and we go to the mines. Perfect. Perfect. Squeeb. Squeeb. The gentle squeebs. I know I say this every time. My God, I need a new office chair. I'm like gonna have like I'm gonna like develop scoliosis or something because of this gosh darn office chair and my poor sitting posture. It could all be solved if I would just do like proper back exercises and actually sit up straight. But look, that's too much work. And I'd rather be decrepit Hunchback of Notre Dame by the time that I'm like 32. Give me my freaking pickaxe. TY. I didn't grab my sword. No. I gotta go home. Today would be a good day to explore the mines. Bro, I'm on my way. I just forgot my sword. I gotta go get it. I need a horse. Slash the minecarts. If the minecarts were functioning, all of this would be resolved. Sweet. Is it possible for somebody to actually be too memey? Specifically on Twitch. I think if you talk to somebody and every third thing that comes out of their mouth is a meme, just like how I am sometimes when I stream, I think that's like too memey. But I think when you're on Twitch, like, also I didn't harvest my corn. I think it's like, you could be as meat. Is this actually my strongest sword? Is the forest sword? I guess it is. But like on Twitch, I feel like being a little bit memey is like the way of the road. You just embrace it. You roll with it. Okay, this is going to be a good money day, especially if I do get some ore and stuff. Just going to be rolling in dough. Okay. Sell, 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 sell. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room where we can be together. Sweet. Okay, get me to the mines. I'm so sick of this. It's 11 a.m. and I haven't even done anything with my life. Except harvested a few things off the ground. Also, I don't know what it was. When I was at the dentist today, I don't know if I was just sitting with like the tightest neck in the world, but like she sat me up in the chair and I like tried to move my neck and I felt like my entire wow, you gotta be way over there. My entire neck had been seized for like 3 hours. I was at the dentist for like 45 minutes. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did to myself, but my neck was just like, I'm done. I became Ed off of 90 Day Fiancé, the man who has no neck. Because my neck just disappeared and became this giant, massive seized muscles. And I was like, and then the dentist came in and he's like, I just need to do a soft tissue check to make sure there's no lumps or anything. And I was like, okay. He's like, tilt your head to the right. And I was like, I physically cannot. I have no neck that can tilt to the right now. Oh, you're hiding behind a rock? How rude. Update, this might actually be my strongest sword. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I need the entrance to the next one. We're on a time crunch because somebody took like 5 hours today to get to the mines. I don't know who it was, but they're slacking. Man, I kind of like, I don't love a clacky keyboard, but now that I have one, I've kind of come around on it and I like it a little bit more. I like the feedback. I like when it's a soft press where it's not like clunky, but like I like the tactile or the auditory feedback. Oh my god, they're spriting up a storm over here. Also, I just ran by a frozen tear. Bro, don't do damage to me. This is gonna be chaos. Hello, chaos, my good friend. Okay, Mel. You just gotta, like, back up and, like, hit them. Okay, perf. Let's go pick up this frozen tear. Pick it up! I'm broken. Mentally, emotionally, physically. I don't really want to fight that guy. I said I don't want to fight you. Ooh. Okay, I'll take the 3 sap. Sell them to Pierre and have Harvey compliment my sap. Bro is not angry. He's just like casually fighting me. He's like, it's fine. Bats. Thanks. Shadow dagger. It's probably short. 10 to 20? Mine does. Oh, but it's small. And it doesn't have the speed boost. I really like the speed. Speed. I am speed. Speaking of NASCAR. Also, speaking of the fact that, again, my dad was like a little rednecky, loves NASCAR. It's fine. When Cars came out originally in like 2008 or whenever it came out, my father loved that movie because they actually kept it like very accurate to a bunch of like random NASCAR stuff and racing history that obviously I have no knowledge of because at the time I was like a 10-year-old girl. But that's pretty cool. I like when things are like kind of accurate. My husband and I were actually talking about this because obviously last week we went to the Godzilla movie. And so I have not seen the original Godzilla movie, so we wanted to see like, oh, did it like keep to the same plot and stuff? Number one, it didn't. But it did keep a lot of the same lore, which is kind of cool. And there was like a lot of like little head nods to the original. Though the Godzilla scream from the original was not in it, which is quite disappointing if you really wanted that high-pitched squeal. Bro. Can you just like not? Can you just like... Like I killed the bat in the time it took me to like even... Come on, die! Thank you! Okay, I got some aquamarine, and there's amethyst right here, which is nice. I'm stuck. Help! Help, I'm alive, my heart keeps beating like a hammer. Throwback to an old metric song. Okay, but like, it's 6:10 p.m. and I haven't even made it 5 floors yet. Can we get a move on? I'm just standing on the slime taking unlimited damage. Very Mel of me. Whoop. Whoop. Speed. Skirting. We're skirting. Whoop. Whoop. Can I find... Thank you! Ooh. Oh. I don't think we'll make it another 5 floors, but I think it's worth continuing because I still have energy. Oh, I hate the skellies though. I'm just gonna go. Maybe we can hit 5 floors if I'm speedy about it. Is she speedy with it? Get speedy with it? Okay, please, 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 please. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't even care about the frozen tier. I probably should have, but they're not worth that much, I don't think. Don't just stand back and throw bones at me. She did it. Now we can... That's a hoe. Now we can spend a little bit of time here getting some rocks. I guess I'll go to the next one. Frick it. I guess I'll go to the next one. Frick it. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'd like to get to the next one though. Ooh, 2 Omni Geodes though is like kind of great. It is 10 p.m. in game. I do see an exit though. Ooh. Give me that coal. Do you think we could make it 2 floors? It's gonna be spicy. I believe. I think we're having a very lucky day. It seems very lucky. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're not gonna be able to do it. I don't think we risk it. I think we leave. For 1 floor, I know, the pain! I'm scared, okay? I'm a scared queen. And my heart keeps beating like a hammer, which is still stuck in my head. Gotta readjust the posture because my back is gonna break in half. Also, what even exercise did I do? I'm trying to think. It must have been like standing strength exercises. I'm trying to think, like, yoga yesterday was like different than it normally is, but like I am in so much pain today. Like my hip adductors are like screaming. They're screaming at me. I kind of want to keep this for a very specific purpose. I can sell those. I'll sell that. I know they don't sell for very much, but like I got a lot of them. We'll just sell the crystal fruit. I'll sell that. I guess I'll sell that. And I'll keep the rest, I think. Let's go. We gotta go to bed, I think. No, let's go put it in the chest so I don't ruin my life when I come back and I'm like, why am I over encumbered? Keeps beating like a hammer. That doesn't go in there. I don't like putting these in here, but I feel like I have a chest for them, but I don't remember what one it is. Maybe it's the yellow one. That would make sense. Slime. Clay doesn't go in there. These can go in there. Okay. Yellow one? Nope, this is artisans. And that's fish. Okay, I don't have a chest for them. Squeak! I know it's getting late. Okay. Right, cloudy. Okay, did I pet you? I must have. Because you're not responding to me, ignoring me, like a very stereotypical cat does. Whew. 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 Actually, damn, we made some good money. That's actually like, I'm here for it. I also think it is 8 o'clock local time. And I've had a long day with this weird honeycomb situation I gotta go deal with, and the fact I couldn't even put like a real shirt on and I'm just wearing a hoodie. Although, like, how cute is this hoodie? Got stuff I gotta do today. I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta prep stuff for tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna end my stream there. I don't know why I'm like clapping. Also, look how cute this axolotl is behind me. This way. There we go. So today's Monday. I should be live again on Thursday for my typical time of 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I have had the habit of starting a little bit earlier, so if you guys are, hanging around, come see me. If I start a little bit earlier, I would love to see you hang out with me a little bit earlier. If you're watching on YouTube, I also support this, love and am thankful for the support over there as well. I cannot speak, function, talk, see. I am not a human. I also am noticing one of my eyelashes is like so much higher than the other one. Life happens. We live with it. It could honestly be how I drew my eyeliner today. I do want to give a special thank you and shout out to Sussy D. Sube J and the Nox Kira for the 2 recent follows. Otherwise, I hope to see all of you guys at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Thursday. And that's all I got. Thank you guys so much. Love you. XOXO. And I'll see you next time. See ya.